Most indoor trainers turn your bike into a stationary object, but these rollers are a completely different beast. If you have ever felt like your indoor sessions are just mind-numbing pedaling, this setup forces you to actually pay attention to your balance and form. It is essentially a skill-building tool that happens to be a workout. The parabolic shape of the drums is the real hero here. They are slightly curved, which helps keep the bike centered so you do not accidentally drift off the edge. It is a clever bit of engineering that makes the learning curve much less intimidating for anyone new to rollers. Now, what makes this specific model stand out is the magnetic resistance unit tucked underneath. You get 3 levels to play with, which is a massive upgrade from standard rollers that just rely on your gear ratios. At the lowest setting, it feels like a flat road, but crank it up to the 3rd level and you can really feel the drag. It is enough to get a solid sweat going without needing to sprint at a dangerous cadence. Pushing 500 watts at 40 kilometers per hour is plenty for most riders, and the resistance feels surprisingly smooth. It does not have that jerky, mechanical sensation you sometimes get with cheaper magnetic trainers. The design is surprisingly compact too. When you're done, it folds right up into a slim profile that slides under a bed or behind a door. That is a huge win for anyone living in an apartment where floor space is basically gold. The plastic frame feels sturdy enough, though it is definitely lightweight, which makes it easy to move around but maybe lacks the heavy-duty, industrial feel of a steel trainer. One thing to keep in mind is that this is not a smart trainer in the traditional sense. You are not getting automatic resistance changes based on a virtual climb. However, it does play nice with apps like Ruvi or Kinemap. You can track your metrics and ride along with virtual routes, which helps break up the monotony of staring at a wall. You just have to be the one to reach down and flip that manual switch on the side when the road gets steep. It is a bit of a manual process, but honestly, it keeps you engaged with the ride. If there is a downside, it is that you really have to stay focused. You cannot just zone out and watch a movie like you might on a fixed trainer. If your attention drifts, your bike will too. But for someone looking to improve their core strength and bike handling skills while getting a serious workout, this is a fantastic piece of kit. It is simple, effective, and does exactly what it promises without overcomplicating things with unnecessary tech. It is a solid, no-nonsense way to keep the legs moving when the weather outside is just not cooperating.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.